this is my question to you guys. What are your thoughts on Teal Swan? Is she being portrayed as an evil person, but she's actually out to save the world and heal from pain, is what she's wanting to do? What are your thoughts? Can the universe maybe give me some guidance on what kind of person she is? So I have the archetype cards. So I think this would be a good start to pull an archetype card to see if it gives us maybe an idea of what kind of archetype she would fall under, you know? I don't know. I really hesitate to give my own opinion, even though, I don't know, you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and welcome in spirit guides. I love it when I first do that and then I look over and I see the candle flickering. Welcome in spirit guides, angels and ancestors. Please help bring in clear messages, clarity, and please surround me with a bubble of white light for protection during this first reading. All right, so it's a little bit of a different opening when I'm going to go ahead and try to pick up on energies of somebody I might be a little unsure of. So let's go ahead, shuffle the deck, and see what spirit might want us to know about Teal Swan. What does Spirit want us to know about Teal Swan? So this is a deck that has a light and a shadow side. So it might possibly be, if it, you know, comes out upright or reverse, that kind of thing, it can indicate. But all of us do have light and dark. So I think I might read both. I think we will. Okay, so what do we need to know about Teal Swan? Don Juan. Teal Swan, and we got Don Juan. All right, so we'll set these over here. Spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. Wow. That's interesting because she says that a lot as far as, you know, people say that about her as well. So, you know, like she uses her looks to get further and things like that. But then, you know, some of her followers come on to her. So then she says she hates that part about it, you know, like, so whether she is using it to her advantage and then acting like she doesn't, but it says spotlights your positive, seductive qualities is the light attribute. And then the shadow attribute says using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. Interesting. So, I guess let's pull one of these. what do we need to know about Teal Swan? Adventure. It's like a little child exploring. I think this is in this deck, I think this is the Ace of Pentacles. I want to see what's under the deck. Isolation. So this is the Three of Swords. Look at that ice cold face with the emotion. Isolation, it's the Three of Swords. And then we have this child wandering around. And I've kind of wondered about that as well. You know, because she talks about the way she came up with this way to help people through their trauma is because she has experienced trauma herself. But I think an ex-boyfriend has even questioned as far as that, like going all the way back and saying, did she really even have trauma? Or is it all bullshit kind of thing? Because he talks about she does have a relationship with her parents. So I don't know. All right, so I'm going to put this here and this here. And all right. Not exactly sure what I'm looking for in this reading. A lot of times I will designate, you know, if we're trying to find out if such and such or this or that, you know, then I'll designate, you know, if this card comes out, then that's what that's telling us. I don't even know what I'm looking for in this reading. I mean, maybe the Magician in reverse, the Devil card, you know, for manipulation, narcissist, things like that. I know that she is a Gemini, so this would be King or Queen of Swords, that sort of thing, whether they come upright or reversed. I just split the deck of the Magician and the King of Swords. All right, so this is just kind of doing my last shuffle, splitting the deck. One of these was on the bottom, one was splitting. I think this was on the bottom, possibly. This was splitting. So looks like we're ready to begin. All right, so Teal Swan. Nine of Cups. Heart's Desire, your wish come true, and then the Strength card is under the deck. Interesting, because the Strength card is when we are, in a sense, tempering our ego. We're taming the beast. She has a very large ego, but at times, I guess, when she's tempering it and actually helping people in those videos on YouTube and things like that, this is what is bringing her what she really wants. That's how she's gotten this far, that sort of thing. This is happiness. your heart's desire, your wish come true, like what she's really wanting. So it could also be people look up to her strength. You know, she is very loved, but very hated. You know, it depends on who you are. So possibly people maybe are looking at her strengths, that sort of thing. All right, let's go ahead and see what else. The Magician card. It's not in the reverse. It's not in the reverse. Queen of Coins is under the deck. I wonder who that's representing. This is Queen of Pentacles, so Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Let me just put these in the order they're coming out, I suppose. Queen of Pentacles. I mean, she is the working parent, the Queen of Pentacles. A very, you know, looking after other people kind of person. So, you know, if you're the Magician and you have all the tools, and that is it right there in a nutshell of why I'm hesitant on what I'm doing, because she is very knowledgeable when it comes to certain things, you know, working with crystals or this or that, or, you know, the spirituality of things. Queen of Pentacles under the deck still. So here is the Four of Coins. It is a card of, it's a miser card, meaning you could be very greedy and stingy. Basically, this is my money, this is mine, and you can't have any of it. It is also, you know, like you're protecting your finances. So in a sense, if it's not talking about finances, then it's a protective, you're not trying to protect yourself sort of thing. So if this is her being a mother, she's trying to protect her children or that sort of thing. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like with what I feel like she's making good money doing these retreats and all the videos. And I mean, she's got 1-point-something million follow. I don't know. I didn't even look. I was just going by what the show said as far as that goes. It could be way more by now. I don't know. You know, and then from what it was sounding like is everybody that comes to work for her is kind of there for free. So, all right. I guess bear with me and be patient because we've got three whole cards out. These are kind of just trying to tap into what I'm looking for, things like that. But the more cards that come out, it's all of a sudden it could just be like, holy crap, this is what it is, you know? So we're just trying to see what we see. The Fool in reverse. So this is basically the only bad card that we've seen so far. I mean, the miser card, the greed card isn't the greatest. The card under the deck is the card for the, it's not even a tarot card. I didn't take that out. So the other card would be the Two of Wands. So this is about holding the world in your hands. You're kind of like deciding what path you're going down. And the Fool in reverse, in a sense, would be, the Fool in reverse is when the Fool actually means you're being a fool. You're being an idiot. Maybe you shouldn't take this leap. So it's almost like she's not being very smart with the path that she's chosen to go down. And that was kind of my question as well. When you have Hulu doing a docuseries or Freeform or whatever it was, in the end, when everything's said and done, you're allowing these cameras to come into your life. I mean, very into your life, like behind the scenes, watching you on your retreat, watching you in your, your team conversations that you're having with your team, all of this. So if you're allowing them to come in, then wouldn't it be kind of understood that you have the final say? Like if they're doing these, the whole thing is about her, and she wanted to have this done in a sense so people would not think she's a cult, they would not think that she's promoting ending your life, that sort of thing. But it didn't come out very well, because there are things that she's doing to her inner circle, having them sign these non-negotiables of where their life, in a sense, is being dedicated totally to TEAL's mission, and they don't really have a say. Even to the point of, if they get a partner, like a love interest, that isn't on board and isn't willing to like sign a non-negotiable, then then she can kick them out. And all of the women that are in there have decided, because TEAL doesn't want to hear crying babies, they've all decided to not have children for her because they're dedicated to this mission. That's all fine and good if that's whatever, but that's where it ends up looking. Basically, if she's letting people behind the scenes to see these non-negotiables, to see stuff that's not very flattering that she's asking of people, then she has the final say when it comes to the documentary, does she not? If she's allowing them this access. Or was it like, oh, come and show, I want to show the world that I'm good and I'm trying to help people, and come and film this, and then they just totally backstabbed her? Like she doesn't have a say-so on, I don't know. So maybe it was foolish of her to choose that path. Maybe that's what it's saying. Like, hey, she has all the resources to help people, that she has gone through shit in her past, and she needs to maybe protect herself. Like she had it all, and now this is maybe going to ruin her. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get some more cards. That's what I kept saying, is I don't understand why someone would agree to this documentary when it's really not flattering. Like this is probably making her look worse than however it was before. All right, so this is interesting because we have the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is a mutual partnership where things are mutual, where it's an equal give and take. And that is something that is not going on when it comes to, if you're someone working with her, living with her, doing life with her. It is she trumps all, and there isn't a mutual anything. So having the Page of Coins coming out, she's coming out a lot of, money-minded, I guess you would say. Like with the Queen of Pentacles we had a couple times, she's very money-focused. But here she's coming out as the immature court to that. So when it comes to having mutual partnerships and things of that, she's very immature. We have the Page of Coins, Page of Pentacles, that sort of thing. The Page is the novice. I don't want to give too much away from the docuseries if you haven't seen the latest one, so and she does admit in the thing to where she tries to teach, people that follow her, that if something didn't work out or something like that, like maybe it was something that you did. Maybe you can't always think that you're good and everybody else is bad. So when certain things have kind of transpired, like with Blake and that sort of thing, they had showed that, like almost like hopefully she's realizing maybe she caused some of that. The Sun. I don't know if this is the tarot telling me yes, like when I said hopefully she's realizing she caused some of that, because the Sun card is a yes. 8 of Coins is under the deck. So mastering a skill, working very hard. And then the Sun card is happiness and joy and that, and clarity. Is she doing this docuseries regardless of how they portray her, because she knows that she won't lose her followers and she might even gain more? Definitely mastering, she's mastering a skill, whatever she's doing. I'm not sure if I want to use these or these. I want to clarify, but I've got a few decks. I don't know. All right, let's clarify the 9 of Cups. I mean, that's kind of a weird one to clarify, but I just felt like I needed to clarify everything. I'm going to clarify the heart of the reading, the Magician. Judgment. Wow. This is the vice versa deck, so it's the same card, but it's just looking at it from a different perspective. Judgment. Wow, I don't know how to read that. Because judgment is like this wake-up call. It's a second chance at something sometimes. It talks about your life purpose. It can literally mean judgment, like judging others, that sort of thing. Let me get one more. Whoa. And then now we have Temperance. This is seeing the bigger picture. Patience, of all things with moderation. King of Wands, a leader. That's wild. The Magician, like having the 2 cards with the angels on it. The leader, entrepreneur. This is my entrepreneur card. So, I mean, this can be talking about she's able to see the bigger picture. She can be a leader when it comes to things. And maybe have all the, like maybe she has a keen sense to how to judge people. Let me get one more on that Magician. And then I'm going to move to the 4 of Coins. Let me get one more on the Magician. Let me clarify. The King of Swords, the Temperance, the Judgment. That was, that card flipped over. That was the Strength card again. All right, let's clarify the 4 of Coins. There's that Queen of Pentacles. All right, so money oriented. She is kind of hoarding the money for herself, or kind of has that greed or stinginess, the miser. Definitely money. All right, so let's clarify the Fool. This is the Queen of Wands in the reverse, because it came out like this. So the Queen of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Wands is the Queen of Fire. So being very confident and fiery and all of that. But that in reverse, there could be some insecurities or jealousies, impulsiveness and fiery and rude, like being a bit of a person that could bite someone's head off. Let me get one more for the Fool. Whoa. The Knight of Wands in reverse, or in the on the shadow aspect, I guess you'd say. It's basically like a card in reverse. Yeah, so the actions that she takes, the moves that she makes, it's very like for personal gain and selfishness. She's being foolish and kind of a lot in her shadow side. Money focused. And then I wanted to check these. So the seeing the bigger picture. And then this one, it's really hard to tell this one which is kind of, you know, if it's meaning to be in reverse or not. Let's see. What do I want to clarify? I keep getting drawn to this Nine of Cups, so we're going to go ahead and clarify the Nine of Cups. Wow. You know what came out? The Nine of Cups. And it came out in actual reverse. But is this reverse or is this reverse? In this deck, this side is reverse. It's almost like your Nine of Cups is out of reach. But it did come out this way. So the Nine of Cups is clarifying the Nine of Cups. Let me get one more on that then. I think she has what she's always wanted, which is money, power, you know. People that look up to her. Ew, okay. So the High Priestess in reverse, shadow side and reverse, like it's came out like this. So that's not the greatest when, you know, when she's somebody who says that she's psychic, and that's how she gets put on her pedestal a lot, is people say, well, she told me that, you know, my parents hurt me when I was younger and she's psychic, so I have to believe her. This card right here, by coming out in reverse and in the shadow side, is showing me that she is not psychic. She does have everything that she's wanted as far as a following. She's very money focused. This is the only thing that trumps me, because these didn't really come out in reverse. It's like she is a very powerful person that is able to let's clarify the Page of Pentacles, I guess. So I thought I was going to jump on here and just ask you guys your thoughts on teal and that sort of thing, and then just do, you know, whatever, pick a card or something after that. But it looks like it turned into a teal reading. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So this is how it landed on the ground. The Three of Pentacles in reverse and shadow side. Three of Pentacles is when there's teamwork and collaboration. It can also talk about when things are really coming together. However, with that coming in the shadow side, that's kind of letting me know, you know, like the same thing that was going on here. We had the Two of Cups under the deck, and then the Page of Coins that came out. So it's letting me know that the Page of Coins is representing the immaturity aspect of that Two of Coins, which is she doesn't keep things mutual. And this is also letting me know that she doesn't, it's not a collaboration. There is not really good teamwork. It's not, they're not a whole team. It is the Teal show, and everybody else is there to cater for her. Is what, there's a lot of immaturity, in a sense. So how do we end with the Sun card and mastering the skill? Like, I guess she's going to continue on and keep doing what works for her. Let me clarify the Sun card. I'm actually feeling like I need to get one more here. So let me get one more when it comes to this Page of Coins and Three of Coins. I want it to come out, not just flip around, but that was the Ace of Coins in reverse, or on the shadow side. Not the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Cups in reverse. So kind of like withholding love, compassion. And there is that Two of Wands again. We had the Two of Wands under the deck when it came to the Fool coming out in reverse. So yeah, she's the one deciding what is going on. She controls the narrative. She controls the path. It's not, she doesn't have like this team and they all kind of decide and they are all on this board, that sort of thing. She's the one holding the reins. All right, let's get the Sun card, or clarify the Sun card. There's the page, this same card, the Page of Pentacles. It is, wow, that actually like looks like her in her younger child videos that they were showing, like the very money oriented. I don't even know what to say. So when it comes to the Sun card, the Page of Pentacles would be I almost feel like saying like starting a new thing or something, like approaching things differently, possibly. Starting a new endeavor, a new way to make money. Because the pages are the ones that grabs the ace. So if there was a Ace of Pentacles that's coming in, which is a new opportunity, the page is the one that grabs it. And then the Sun card is here as well. Let me get one more for this. Oh, see, this is what I was talking about, where it's like, oh, remember I was saying I was thinking that this was the Ace of Pentacles. Because in this deck, the rainbow diamond shaped things are the pentacles, and then this would be like the beginning, like this, you're going on a whole new adventure. There's this opportunity being presented to you. Her opportunity if you want to read it as this, is basically making money off of people's pain. You know, in a sense, that's what she's doing. She's trying to rid the world of pain, is what she says. But a lot of, you know, what we were kind of seeing could be, you know, she's profiting from pain. So that could be saying it's going to just continue. Huh. Let me get one more for here. Let me clarify the Sun with the Page of Pentacles. I mean, it did come in reverse in a sense of being upside down, but it's not really flipped over. And we have the Ace right there. So I feel like she will find, like, she will figure out a way to continue, you know, what she's doing. Oh. Okay, so this is not a good card at all. And it is not in reverse. It's in the upright. As far as that goes, it's not the back of the person. But it is this way. So this is the card of theft and deception, like where we're deceiving other people. So this could mean, you know, that's what's going on as far as she's going to find ways. She's going to keep deceiving others and making money off their pain is what I'm seeing. She is a good talker and a good leader and a good entrepreneur. She's able to, you know, like you can see all the triangles and, you know, the, like all of the, it looks very good what she puts on as far as being spiritual. And she has, you know, these cool tattoos and that sort of thing. And people are coming to her. The most vulnerable people are coming to her. People that could be going through an awakening. You know, when you're going through this, you literally think you're going crazy. You don't, you know, you're experiencing weird things. You're seeing, like what I said in the very beginning of this video was when I first started my spiritual journey, when I was awakening and all of this, I'm Googling different things or searching on YouTube and trying to find answers. And what did I come across? TEAL. That's her resource. She has the tool, which is YouTube, to be able to get the most vulnerable people that are looking for answers. And she is able to get what she wants out of it by portraying herself to be enlightened and psychic. Very money focused, making money off pain. And it's just going to continue. What on earth do I pull now? Where are we on this? Right here. So the soul's journey has different cards on it as far as, like, you know, she supposedly like paints paintings that kind of look like these, to where it's supposed to help you heal. And when you look at it, it's supposed to have this frequency. And even this deck, I feel, said something like that. Like the mandala can help you kind of unlock this and heal from your grief if you're looking at this one, that sort of thing. So that's what I was talking about at the start of this video. It was, and it might be edited out. I don't know how, because this is a very long video, so certain things might be edited out. But how I want to close the reading and the video about Teal Swan is this. Is a perfect example of, this is a tool that I use that I use these cards often. This is something similar to what she does, where she paints paintings that look like this. People spend money on buy these paintings to help them, you know, to look at them, to try and help heal whatever it is that that painting is supposed to heal. The reason I'm doing this reading is because it's making me question, do I want to be in this anymore? Like, if there's people out there that are taking advantage of people at their most vulnerable state, if there's somebody out there that is making money off of people, really manipulating them and making them feel like maybe they've been through stuff that they really haven't even gone through. Like, if that's for real, there is a problem that is dangerous. So I wanted to come on and do the video and ask you guys, have you heard of this person? What do you think of her? What do you think of her teachings? What do you think of the documentary? Where someone literally said they paid all this money and came to this and left and felt worse and tried to harm themselves, okay? That's not cool. So anyway, this is my example. This is something that I work with. This is a tool that I use. And why I've been in a funk lately since watching this documentary of it's scary and disturbing, and I don't know, I don't want to be seen as someone like her, or, you know, if I'm sitting here going, you know, this blah blah blah, and I'm showing you this card and you're sitting here going, oh, that's like that girl, you know, like, this is, it's making me question where I'm at and what I'm doing, I guess, because what she's doing is disturbing. So please let me know in the comments what you think. And I'm going to go ahead and pull one of these. I just hope the card's not going to come out for advice for me. I would like it to be, if there's anything else we need to know, I guess, about teal to close out this reading. Because I kind of just went on a rant about how I feel, and this is why I'm doing it. So I'm trying to redirect into the cards. Please help me close out this reading when it comes to what we need to know about teal. Whoa. Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. What's really weird is her stuff, a lot of the, you know, the psychiatrists and under the deck is worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. I mean, I love these cards. These are great, but that is, you know, why I'm doing this exact reading here, is because but is this the card saying we need to worry because she could be causing people to become more depressed and feel, you know, because I don't know, they say about the algorithm you can't say certain things, so I'm trying to really watch what I say as far as that goes. But it's, she has people visualize their death. Visualize it is what she tells them, if they are in that mindset of wanting to leave this planet. So we have worry and we have death. I don't know. Don Juan right out the gate wasn't the greatest. It is basically, that's how it all could have started. That's what she does. I mean, she's got followers. And acts like she doesn't like it that that's what's going on. But it comes, I mean, if you're a woman, even if you're a man, you've known a person like that. You know, if you're a woman, you've known a woman like that, where they act like, oh, they're true, you know, they're treated like a certain kind of way, but yet they know that and they use that to their advantage. I literally feel like this is saying that she's profiting on pain. She's profiting on others' pain. And then even the fact that it has a child in it, because a lot of the stuff she's talking about, your childhood trauma and, you know, all these repressed memories that she's implanting, she's giving them more pain than what they came in with. She's money focused. She is not psychic. She's an entrepreneur that is able to use her resources, which is YouTube, to connect with people that are going through spiritual awakenings and preys on that. They are naked and vulnerable. And she's able to see the bigger picture and monetize on that. Her movements are in the shadow side. Her perception is in the shadow side. And she is definitely being foolish when she's dealing with people and doing what she's doing. Foolish in a sense of this could be harming people. She's not a team player. She is the one on the pedestal. Greedy. Deceiving others. Quite immature. And she has mastered this. I don't know any other way to see it. I'm going to go ahead and close it out. I was thinking about pulling something else, but I'm just going to go ahead and close this out. And please be kind in the comments. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.